Shock UK PM. Andy Burnham takes top job. Trump is not happy. Britain has a new Prime Minister, and his name is Andy Burnham. This former mayor, known for his strong criticisms of Donald Trump, has unexpectedly risen to the top, taking the helm of the Labour Party and the country without a national election. This sudden ascent is already sparking debate both at home and abroad. Burnham, a 56-year-old political veteran, was officially confirmed as the leader of the ruling Labour Party. He'll soon be appointed Prime Minister by King Charles Roman III. This rapid transition is possible thanks to Britain's parliamentary system, which allows the governing party to replace its leader, and thus the Prime Minister, without calling for a nationwide vote. The next general election isn't even due until 2029. But Burnham's quick path to Downing Street isn't without its critics. Opponents and foreign policy experts argue he hasn't faced the usual scrutiny that comes with a competitive leadership race or a general election campaign. Alan Mendoza, from the London-based Henry Jackson Society, called him the least scrutinized incoming UK Prime Minister of recent times. Even Nigel Farage, leader of Reform UK, demanded a fresh national mandate, saying the public are tired of the game of musical chairs in Downing Street and questioning Burnham's policies. So, who exactly is Andy Burnham? Hailing from northwest England, he's the son of a telecom engineer and a receptionist. He joined the Labour Party as a teenager, studied at Cambridge, and was first elected to Parliament in 2001. He served in senior roles like Culture and Health Secretary under Tony Blair and Gordon Brown. After two unsuccessful bids for Labour leadership, he left Parliament in 2017 to become the directly elected mayor of Greater Manchester, a position he held 3 times, using it to build a national profile. As mayor, he spearheaded initiatives like the B network to bring public transport under regional control and passionately championed the campaign for justice following the 1989 Hillsborough Stadium disaster. Burnham is perhaps best known for his outspoken opposition to Donald Trump. He's repeatedly accused Trump of contributing to global instability, even comparing his potential return to office to the turmoil caused by former British Prime Minister Liz Truss. His criticism sharpened after the January 6 Capitol riot, when he tweeted that any UK politician who gave Trump the time of day should be ashamed. He's warned that Britain risks importing the polarized, poisonous politics of the United States. Trump, for his part, has been dismissive, reportedly calling Burnham extremely liberal and speculating on his policies, adding ominously that the UK is dying. Politically, Burnham is considered to the left of his predecessor, Keir Starmer. He champions what he calls Manchesterism, a philosophy that prioritizes people and place before party, shifting focus and power from London to underserved regions. His agenda emphasizes infrastructure, housing, transportation, and regional economic development, rejecting trickle-down economics. Analysts predict he'll push a radical left-wing agenda that could include wealth taxes, electoral reform, and expanded social housing, while also raising concerns about his stance on allies like Israel. Despite limited recent national security experience, Burnham has pledged continuity in Britain's commitments to NATO, its nuclear deterrent, the United States, and Ukraine. He's also called for rebuilding the UK's military and defense industry in an increasingly dangerous world. On the war in Gaza, he criticized Labour's initial response for being too slow to call for a ceasefire and has suggested potential sanctions on goods linked to Israeli settlements, though he also condemned Hamas's attack. Burnham inherits an economy grappling with weak growth, strained public services, and a cost-of-living crisis. While Labour's substantial parliamentary majority means he isn't legally required to call an immediate general election, they could technically govern until 2029. Some predict he might try to capitalize on his initial momentum by seeking an early mandate from the public. He now becomes Britain's 7th Prime Minister in just over a decade, a stark reflection of the country's turbulent political landscape since Brexit. The eyes of the nation, and indeed the world, are now on Andy Burnham as he steps into this pivotal role.